Hi, Maggie. Hi, Alicia. Thanks for coming back. I know we had one session last week where we just kind of got into your background a little bit and like what was going on with you guys. But today I'd like to get into a little bit more. Mom, you started talking last week about how Maggie's like often very tearful at home and like you're not really sure why and what's going on with her. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, we used to be very close, and then I don't know what happened about a couple years ago. I would say now that she's just kind of shut down, at least when it comes to me and her talking to me about things. And so she just cries a lot, and when I ask what's going on, it's just more tears, and to be honest, it's just a little bit annoying because it's just tell me what your problem is.
Right. And she's not telling you. You feel she's not really
not telling me anything.
And Maggie, do you feel like that's true? You feel like you don't really talk to Mom that much anymore? Not really. And you feel like you're crying a lot?
Maybe.
Maybe sometimes. Do you think Mom's exaggerating? How much you're crying?
I mean, I cry, but
It's every day.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not crying at all and 10 being crying all day long, how much would you say Katie cries during the day?
7.
You think a 7?
Mm-hmm.
And Katie, if you were to rate from 1 being nothing and 10 being all day,
like a 5.
like 5. So you don't think it's as much as Mom thinks?
But 5 is still a lot to be crying on a daily basis. Like, where are all these tears coming from?
Yeah. Can you think of a time when this wasn't happening as much? Like when she wasn't crying regularly?
It's been a while. I'd say like 6 months
6
to
months.
a year. It's been.
And what's
consistent.
different about now and then, do you think?
What could you ask that again?
What do you think is different about 6 months ago versus now? Like why do you think that she wasn't crying as much then, but she is now?
Well, at least 6 months ago, I could get like a little bit of like an answer, like school or something happened, just like my friends, something.
Right.
But now it's nothing, and just sitting around and crying, and I feel like she's doing it more publicly now, just sitting in the living room and doing it. It's like just go to your room. I don't know.
Okay.
It's like she's crying out for attention, I guess.
And Katie, do you see anything different from when you weren't crying so much to now?
My brother left.
Your brother left? Was that a big deal? Was that a big deal for you? Is it hard watching her cry right now?
No,
No,
I'm so immune to it.
because it happens all the time.
It happens so much.
So for you, if you were to have some kind of miracle happen, you woke up tomorrow morning and everything was exactly the way that you wanted it to be, how would things be different?
She would stop crying all the time, or maybe be down to like once a day, like maybe just at night, but some sort of relief from this.
Okay. And Katie, what about you? If you woke up tomorrow and everything was perfect, what would it look like?
I wouldn't cry as much, and I would be able to go to my mom more.
You'd be able to go to your mom more. Is that something that you're open to? Is
So
that
she
something
wants to talk to me now.
Is that something that you want? Is that something that
I think
you
we
are
could
encouraging?
work to get there.
Okay. Because if, with Katie crying so much, she probably needs your support, I would imagine.
I guess so,
And,
yeah.
and it's probably hard for her crying so much and feeling like Mom doesn't want to hear it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you're open to it. You want to be somebody that she can come to.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can work towards something that gets you guys talking to one another, you think maybe that would help the crying? Do you think that would help the crying if you and Mom were like talking more?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's something that we can work on in here, if you're both agreeing to that.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
love to find more solutions.
I love solutions. That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Okay, well then I will see you both next week.
Okay.
Excellent.